This is one of my favorite comments from that video I posted last week that I believe got over 200,000 views. And I posted that video not to promote, any one particular business or anything, but I posted it to show that nurses are entering into different spaces versus what we were traditionally told that we are allowed to enter into. I think that in nursing school, they don't teach us anything about businesses, starting businesses, launching businesses, or anything like that, because they want to keep us in the lane within the typical traditional roles. It's a feeder system. You go to school, you come out, they want to feed you into, the university hospitals and the hospitals in your community. And so when you understand business and how all that stuff kind of ties together and circles back to one another, you understand why they do what they do and why they don't teach business stuff. But what I wanted to show was that nurses are entering into, all kinds of different avenues and industries if you just dare to look and dare to have an open heart. It's interesting because a lot of times when nurses see something that they don't understand or they don't recognize as being in their realm of traditional roles, they question. And when they question it, sometimes they get very kind of offensive about it. How's that possible? What would the board say? You're going to get in trouble. And I remember all of that when I started my foot care business. And I think that comes from a place of just burnout. We're tired, we're exhausted, and we don't understand how that can happen. And so those are just the limited beliefs that we impart on ourselves because we've been told and conditioned to believe that we have to do certain things as nurses. And we think that we have to go and seek permission from the board of nursing if we're going to do anything outside of what we've been trained to do. And that's not the case. There's a lot of nurse opportunity businesses being launched nationally in all kinds of different avenues. You can create a business from scratch as a nurse and get paid for it and not go through insurance. And, that is something that I did with my foot care business 14 years ago. And when I started that, I had a lot of opposition facing me. If you don't take insurance, no one's going to pay you. The board of nursing is not going to allow you to do that. The podiatrists are going to be mad at you. These were all things that people threw at me when I started my business. And I think that you just get to a place of frustration with your situation that you're in, that you don't care about those limited beliefs that other people try to impart on you. Those beliefs were not my restrictions. And so when you start to look at things differently, you start to really realize that you can do a lot of things as a nurse out here. You are not limited to the cage that they've put you in. And so you hold the key to that. And I love this comment because nurses are in every industry. And so if you just look at things with an open heart, open eyes, open mind, you really can do a lot of different stuff out here with that nursing degree. So just understand that there's opportunities that exist out here and try to be receptive of that and lead with a open heart,